York Yankees and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Andujar, the runner at third. Gardner is over at second with one down in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. In there, 1-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So a sigh of relief there as they work out a potential big trouble in the first. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series of New York, and it's on the show. Luis Severino is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Ahmed Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
For the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 0-1 on its way. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alonso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino, he's 1 for 5. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the stretch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. The 1-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of this series, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Line toward right center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Jay Happ comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. J.D. Davis the next to bat. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a chance to pile on here. 5 runs already in and a good shot at making it 6. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
In there, 2-1. Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first thing. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
Stepping in now, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Line toward the gap in left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Gardner is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 1 inning in the books here. Mets out in front, 6-0. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Pitch on the way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
First delivery to him on the way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Syndergaard is there, and he makes the catch for the out. On to first, and it sails right by him.
Now batting, first baseman, Mcneal and Nimmo.
From the stretch. Here's the 0-1. Throw to first. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. Brett Gardner is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Great check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeal.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And it's fouled away. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back.
And that is off the first base bag. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Mike Trout is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A runner at first with no outs here. High and deep to right center. Gardner on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner on first with one out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 3-2 one more time. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And the score is the runner from first. It's a 7-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Ready with the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Gleyber Torres swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Luke Voigt. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now the 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swinging a soft liner. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the bat.
So here now is the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 2 coverage rolls on. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jay Happ. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he misses again, ball 3. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher, leading off the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Syndergaard has got it, and the side is retired. Down in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So here's Jeff Mcneal. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Mike Trout is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's a pop-up now. There to make the catch is Mcneal, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Riding in once again, Torres. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. One and 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1 and 2 as he chases the slider. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit. Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
Ready with the 0-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Brandon Nimmo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're on top 7-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And a first-pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. Jed Lowry will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lowry, a former member of the Oakland A's, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now batting, shortstop, Rosario.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Torres has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Britton's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Gio Urshela is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Gio Urshela.
Jerry Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
29. Jerry Familia.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alonso is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Familia. has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Grounded back up the middle, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in his zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks strand a pair. Still 8-2. Chad Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A 1-1. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
1 out, nobody on. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Shot toward right center. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gleyber Torres goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Luke Voigt waits on deck. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Still 8-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jonathan Holder will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Higashioka will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch. Brandon Nimmo stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, third base.
Striding into the box, J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Two pitches fouled away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Edwin Diaz.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gilo? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Last chance for the Yankees. And another foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. The Metropolitans get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Noah Syndergaard gets the W on the mound. Luis Severino struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa.